All right, so I honestly haven't ever tried what you're trying, so I'm going to try this real quick. All right, so we've got this button. So I think the problem is they don't give you a choice to put an ID or a class. So I'm not going to worry about the scroll line and the exact setup. I mean, I could do that if you wanted to, but actually, I'm not going to do that because I don't have a long page, so I'll just do it this way. Link is there. Why it's not showing the button? It may not be loading the style sheets, but I'm going to do this real quick. Let's see what happens. So I'll put an ID test modal. Actually, what are you using? You're using custom modal trigger. So I'll put that in. I'm using an ID. We can switch that to a class. Actually, let me put it as both, so I don't have to worry about coming back and editing this form. I'll just do one shot. We'll save. That's all good. I'll make it live, and let's go over here, add a new page. All right, give it a section, and throw a bunch of filler in there. Okay, so this is cool. So even though in the designer, so the designer doesn't show the button, but by giving it the same class as the X button class, we can get the button. So there's a couple ways. I'll show you a couple other ways to do the button using, well, there's the button shortcodes. But so this is already here. So I've installed the same modal that I showed you earlier. It doesn't really matter where in the page it is. So I'll put it up here, and we're going to go element click. Now here's so from your screenshot, from screenshot, you were doing it in ConvertPlug. Oops, this is an ID first. So you'd gone into the behavior layout. I can't remember where that is off the top of my head. And one of the launch ones. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it too much. What I did, basically, I did the form. I put the button in just by basically, where did I go? So collect leads using custom form. I literally just wrote a button in. So there's not going to be, it's not actually going to be a form. I use the X button class. That's the class that's attached to all the X buttons. Anyway, I'm going to come back to this in a second. But it's got the class and the ID. It's saved and it's active. So I've created the modal. Add in real quick. Choose an element click, put the element identifier in there, and we'll open this up in a new page, wait for it to save, and just reload it, make sure it's fresh. And there we go. So that's exactly how you do it. So like I said, to customize the button more, if you need shortcodes, X-theme shortcodes. If you hear a lot of barking in the background, that's my 10-month-old lab puppy playing with my girlfriend, going crazy. Anyway, we'll go to shortcodes. It doesn't matter terribly much which stack you choose, but because the buttons are pretty similar, but you know, it's more the shortcodes are all the same. The buttons just look a little different. So I'm gonna go here. And you can choose whatever button you want. So if I want a big purple button, you have one with a rounded edge and whatnot. You have one that looks like this, but it's green. So I'll just grab, actually it's going to be extra large. We'll take that. We'll go over here. Put the shortcode in. Don't even know what it's showing off the top of my head. You have schedule call. So all I'm going to do in here, oh, there's an icon. I'll take that out because we don't want an icon. Is put in this class, which was custom modal trigger. Boom, boom, boom. Save that. Go back over here. There's that new button. Oh, wait, I put a class. You could do a class. You just have to set the modal to do class. For modals, I usually use IDs to be specific, and there you go. So that should cover it. I will send this over to you, and you can take a look.